Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Factorio. We are on episode 4 already, and in the meantime, in between videos, I did a small thing. So what I did is I set up a smelting block to make bricks, and I also, well, we already had our steel production over here, and I brought those two things together to make steel furnaces. Because yeah, steel furnaces are a direct upgrade compared to the stone furnaces. And then I also upgraded all of our furnace stacks with the steel furnaces. So we have them over here, we have them over here, I have them down over here where we are making these copper plates. And yeah, from now on that is all I'm going to be using. But in the meantime, we also got attacked again. So we have some biters and they were gnawing on my belts here. So I have some turrets placed down, but we are going to have to craft some more. And I guess they came from up here. So actually they're not that far away and they're not that big. Well, we can deal with that. But it seems that the biters are expanding, which is not great. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to pick up 2 of these turrets, so we have 3. We have some ammo. I have a lot of stone in my pocket. That is actually not really nice. I'm going to get rid of that and I will head to the aliens. In the meantime, we have finished researching military 2. So that is something that we need to have a look at, because we unlocked a few useful things with that, I think. First of all, of course, is better ammo. That is nice. We also got grenades, and with that we will be able to clear out the forest a lot easier. There we go. Anyway, we're going on a little bit of a killing spree here, and then I'll be right back. Okay then, we have cleared out the enemy nest nearby. We have another one down to the southeast. We're going to take care of that next, and then we'll start building up some things. But in the meantime, let us research engines. In the meantime though, I also set up some wall production, because that is a good use of our bricks, and we are going to need them to make our southern perimeter. And with engines researched, we can start up the next thing, which I don't know what is useful here at the moment, because we still have a lot to build and automate. But let's do logistics too, I suppose. Better belts are always good. But now that we are here, let us take care of the enemy. Oh, and I see some drills that have nothing to do. We're going to replace them as well. Another biter nest goes down, but we still have a few more over here. We're not going to deal with them at the moment. I think we'll be okay for a little while longer. We can deal with them when the time comes. We can make some defenses here. We already are making the walls. We can just put in a few walls, like plug a hole, you know, in the cliffs that we have here. And later we can expand as well. But I think before we do that, we need to set up engines so that we can make trains, so that we can resupply our distant outposts. I think that is going to be quite important. So let's get started on that. Alright, to make engines we need steel plates, iron gear wheels and pipes. Now we are not making pipes as of yet, so we need to make those out of iron plates. and we can get them from basically anywhere, but I'm not sure what I want to do here quite yet. I think we can, because this belt is almost not moving, we can take some iron plates from here, and we can feed those into our steel smelting as well, because we don't have enough coming in, right? So let us put in a splitter right there, and this thing is going to turn around like so. That one is going to end up going like so, and then we need this one to fill up here. Alright, so now we have 3/4 of the production of this belt coming through down towards the south, and 1/4 I think is going towards the north, which is almost a dead end basically. We do still have iron plates standing still here as well, so we could take iron plates from here and use those to make the pipes. But where do we want to do that? Right, we need pipes, steel plates, and iron gear wheels. We can take iron gear wheels from here as well, or from here. Actually, this production should be fine. So if we take both of these, then I can make, I can make the engines over here. So we'll go down a little bit further than maybe is strictly necessary, because I want to leave some space for my copper cables. Alright, and we have 3 inputs on these, so we need to keep that into account. It's not a lot, we need 1 of each and 2 pipes, so we'll have 1 belt just for pipes and 1 belt that can take a split item. And then we'll have the outputs in the center, right, just like that. We will have, well, actually this is still for pipes, right? So I'm getting ahead of myself here. 1 simple belt is all we'll need for right now. Alright, we'll split the iron plates off of here, and we're going to go underneath here. I think we will be able to manage all the way, yes indeed. And then we'll drag this belt all the way down. We're going to turn it right so, go underneath here, and then we're going to have to split it, like so. Alright, that is pipes taken care of. However, we also need to take care of pipe to ground. Pipe to ground is a little bit more expensive, but we're going to make that right on top here, I think. Let us see, I think we need to have this. Alright, so we have pipes coming in over here, and we can grab off both of these belts. So what we need is to make these things right there, because these will be great for the robo port later. We need these into the robot logistics, so that they can bring these things to us automatically, which is going to be really nice. Alright, we'll have some inputs over here. We'll see how our iron plate production can keep up with us, but I think we'll be okay. We'll make 5 iron chests. Meanwhile, logistics 2 is done as well. Alright, with that done, we're going to limit these boxes down to a single slot each. I just make 5 of these so we have faster production, you know, but I don't want to make endless amounts of these. I just want a limited amount. And we can actually put some in boxes right here as well. So yeah, we'll take 2 boxes, metal boxes, and we will limit these to 2 each, just like that. And then we can turn these into red boxes later when we have robot logistics, which is going to be really nice. Alright, meanwhile, automobilism is something we can research. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And of course we are going to have to split this off. so that we can use those for engines. And for engines, like I said, we need steel plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. So pipes are being made, and now we can make a little production area. Let's put these down a little bit. We're going to make another block of 10 here, but we need more iron than we have access to right now. Alright, we need 4 more. I'm going to set this up where we have double rows here. Right. And we're going to have a central output like so. And then we're going to have another row of manufacturers. Assembly machines, I should say. Because that is what they are. Assembly machines. Alright, I will set this up and I'll be right back. Alright, with that, engines are now done. We have 2 red inputs because they're kind of slow, and we need 2 pipes per engine unit, and we have fast inserters. Though these things produce at such a slow rate that I could have used just one of these and one orange inserter as well, and we would have been managing just fine, I think. But hey, it's whatever. We need plenty of engines in the near future, because at some point we need to turn these into electrical engines, and those will be used for robot frames. So automobilism is done. Let us then make railways, or research them anyway. With this we now have access to cars. For that, of course, we need to pick up some engine units. But cars are great because now we can quickly go from A to B and yeah, build up some walls, which we have also made. And then we are going to have to automate the production of railways, and rails also need stone as well as steel. So I think that is going to be next. We need a plentiful supply of those materials. Anything else that we could automate? I would think so, yeah. We could automate the production of assembling machines, which requires iron plates, iron gear wheels, and electronic circuits, all of which we have access to right here. So, you know what? We're going to do that. That is going to be the next step. Because, yeah, all of these things need to be brought to us by robots in the future. There we go. Right, well, we definitely need more iron plates. And that is another machine tackled. Next up, we might be able to automate long-handed inserters as well as fast inserters, because all of these materials are close by. And we will need access to those in the robot system as well. So, up by 1, I think, because we need 3 inputs. So we have belt 1 and belt 2. And then we'll leave some space over here. I think that is going to be absolutely fine. We'll have a block of 5 of these things producing those. We'll have red-handed inserters right here. And then we're going to have an output, and we're going to have chests here. We're going to skip 1, and then we have another 2 lines like so. And then we'll have another row of assembly machines where we will be producing blue materials. Alright, rails are done, trains we have access to now as well. Perfect. I'm going to set this up. As you can see, however, we are slowly running low. Ooh, on iron ore actually, which is interesting. Yeah, we are slowly running out of materials here. Iron ore is getting a little bit low. Alright, next up for research though, automated rails. So we can have access to train stops, rail signals, and rail chain signals. Absolutely vital. Alright, I'm going to continue setting this up, and you'll see me in just a second. Alright then, so we have all of that set up. So we have our assembly machines down here. They get first dibs on everything. Then we have our production of red long-handed inserters. We are stealing some iron plates off of this belt by putting a splitter here that filters out only the iron plates at the end. I did the same, well, I put a splitter over here on this side just to get iron plates here a little bit faster. So we actually get 2 inputs here, iron plates on this belt as well as this top belt. but they will not reach that for quite some time, unfortunately. All of these boxes are set just to a single stack of 50, because that is more than enough, because we will have 250 long-handed inserters ready to go at any given time. Same with the blue-handed inserters. You know, I put a splitter in here for the green circuits, and yeah, it's very easy. I also put a splitter in here with a filter set to the left-hand side, so we can filter out regular inserters and move them over here. Right. So these actually I think are limited to 50 a stack as well. So that is going to be fine. But yeah, we are running really low on iron ore. We are not producing at full speed anymore, unfortunately. So we're going to get rid of those empty mining drills, and then we are going to see about getting some new fresh iron ore in here. Of course, we are going to need way more than just these 5 that I can make right now. But yeah, let's have a look. Also, what are we doing with electricity? We are at the edge of what we can do here. All right. I'm also going to dump some excess materials here that I don't need, right about in the center of base. I think that will be fine. We'll get rid of all the wood. We'll get rid of a ton of coal. We'll get rid of some ammo. And that will be fine. Alright, so what do we want? We need to get access to this iron ore patch over here. Luckily it's not very far away, so that is a pretty quick and simple thing to set up. And with that we have a new mining outpost set up. Now this one is going to last us a while because it has 1 million ore in it. So all we need to do now is slot it into our base. We have 3 inputs. I think I'm going to combine them in the near future. But yeah, it depends on how much these mining drills are putting out, I guess. Alright, so I'm just going to hook them up towards our regular mining drills here. We're going to slot them in at the bottom here and at somewhere in here, I guess. And that's going to be perfectly fine. Where are we going to do that though? We can route them in through here. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we have iron ore coming in now. I split them up into into 2 belts down here, so that we have some really full belts. And then on top of that, I split my 2 stacks that I had coming in through here. I basically run them down now. And one is being divided across this belt, and the other one is going down here and is being divided across this belt by having a splitter here. And then that one feeds into this splitter right there, so like it's evenly distributed across this belt. And then we have an underground belt going to the other side, and that feeds into this splitter. So basically this one belt is being divided across these 4 inputs so that we have a solid input line. Now at the moment things seem to be going alright-ish. We are reaching close towards the end of the production line again, though I think this is about as much as we can handle on a single belt while it is still yellow. Once we have red, this is going to be no issue. It's going to fill all the way up to the back of the belt, so no problem. Alright, that seems to be done, so we can get rid of this. As for research, what is next? We have all the train stuff. We can do military science. That is going to be important later on. But what do we do now? We need to automate reels, and I think that will be the last official act of the day. Also, we need some lights here, because who can work in the dark? Not me. Alright, lights are nice, but we need to produce some other things. Oh, and I have a ton of iron ore stacked in here as well. I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, so we have a little area designated here to make the rails. We need to get some stone off of this belt, and then we need to get some steel off that belt. We're going to combine those 2 down here, Let's see, we're going to have to route this belt down like so. We're going to run that down to halfway, and then we need iron sticks, and iron sticks are not being automatically made yet, so that is another thing that we need to do. So yeah, I need to suck up some iron here so that we can make another 5 of these, and then let's see, where do we want to make sticks? I guess we can make a group of sticks up here, or we could make them at the end on this side as well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll do it over here on this side of the belt. We'll get rid of the stone, and then within this line we'll go off to the side just a little bit. We'll have a group of 5 once again. These sticks we will also need for lamps, I think, so that might be the next thing to be automated after this, but that will be for another episode. For now we are going to have to deal with what are we making again? Rails. Yes, rails. Rails are very important. Alright. We'll have an output over here. This one is going to feed into itself, like so, and then we're going to go up. And then all we need is inserters. We don't need 2. We'll go like that. We'll get some lamps in here as well, because like I said, lamps are life. 1 at each end of each block, and that is going to be fine. I think actually we can route this straight underneath here, and then we'll move it over there. I think that is going to work out perfectly. Alright, so we'll go down here, we'll go up. And then this is why it's nice to leave a little bit of space, even if you don't know what you're going to use it for. You know, eventually you're going to run into a tight spot, and now you can just kind of make a very clean solution here. Alright, so we're going to feed this down, we're going to bring this over to the side, we'll go underneath here. And that will go down over here. Now we need some inserters. We'll grab this off the side, and then we'll have some regular inserters over here. And with that, rails are done. All of these chests are limited to 3 slots. As for science, we'll do automation 2, I suppose. That is going to work out just fine. And then finally, we're going to add a little stack or a little tag down below, that here we are making rails, so that we can find it really quick in our little overview of the factory here. And with that, yeah, we reached the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.